What is going on, guys? In this video, we're going to talk about one of the most important things that a trader can do to ensure his chances of success. So some of the biggest institutions out there and some of the biggest prop firms, real prop firms out there that employ traders to work on their trading desk, they make sure that they treat trading like a real job, not like a part-time job or a hobby or anything like that. It's serious business. So what I mean by that is there's expectations from traders, such as at the end of the day, you have to complete a full breakdown of every trade you took. You have to create reports. You have to have meetings and go over the highlight reels of the week, of the day, of the month, and you have to have certain goals and expectations for your trading career. Now, you also have one thing that's very important and is a key reason to why a lot of the traders I've seen have had success is because they have accountability. Now, accountability is not so easy in this game because we all don't have the luxury to hire a coach or have trading buddies that live close to us or have a circle of people that can really keep, hold our feet to the fire. But fortunately, we have come up with a very, very cost-effective way to do this and ensure the likelihood of any trader who wants to take their trading seriously, take it to that next level. So Hermana and myself have come up with a program that not a lot of traders have really dove deep into. So I'm making this video to kind of explain the benefits and the reasons why we think that this program is so beneficial to the traders that have participated in it. Now, it's called the STARS program. The STARS program, what it does is it treats the trader almost exactly like they would be treated at one of these prop firms or one of these trading firms, where it's expected for you to have that level of accountability that really says, hey, what did you do wrong today? What did you do right? Did you follow through with your plan? Did you tilt? Is there what is your goal for the day? What is your goal for this week? And what is the reason why you're even in this business? Why are you trading, right? And if it's not working out and you're not following any of your own rules, well, you're going to hear about it from the group, right? You're going to hear, hey, you're not doing what you're supposed to. You're getting ahead of yourself and you're trading too big of a size, or you're too scared. You're trading with too much fear. We need this as traders because when you're trading alone, that voice creeps into your head and tells you, oh man, you suck at this. Just quit. Just give up. Or you got the other voice in your head that says, screw it. Just go all in. Who cares, right? You see all these guys on Twitter or X crushing it. You could do the same thing. You just have to scale up and do more size or buy more accounts or leverage accounts, 20 at a time. Whatever it is that you think the right thing is. But when you have the group environment, we all kind of feed off each other's energy. We see what the others are doing that's working. We see what the others doing that's not working. We get to see we're not the only ones that are having a hard time trading. And we get to see that, hey, when we're now around a group of guys that are doing X, maybe they're doing $1,000 a day, or maybe they're doing, $100,000 a month, whatever the case may be. Or maybe there's some traders in there that are just hitting base hits, $500 a day, $500 a day, $500 a day. And you're like, wow, I don't have that consistency. It's just like when you go to the gym and you start working out with someone that's stronger than you, or you start, doing some jujitsu or boxing with someone that's stronger than you, faster than you, has more experience than you, you quickly level up to them. But when you're by yourself, there's no leveling up. You just get complacent and you just get stuck in your ways. So why I'm saying this is because the same thing happens in the trading environment, that when you're trading around great traders or traders that have a plan, traders that have expectations for themselves, you start to pick up on those habits and you start to do better. Now, is it going to happen overnight? No, nothing happens overnight. You don't start from bench pressing 100 pounds to 300 pounds in a single week, in a single month. It takes time and consistency. So the reason I'm saying this, just like any other of these prop firms like S&P Capital or the other ones you've heard of before, they have certain things that I want to share with you that we're also implementing in our STARS program. So let's dive into that very quickly here, and I'll show you what I mean. So this is our Discord, and currently right now we are running the STARS program in our Discord. It's very effective, but we are going to be coming out with a much more fluid way, user-friendly way that we're going to integrate all this into an application so you guys can do this much quicker, more consistency, and you'll have more flexibility and usability with it. So let's just go ahead and jump into it real quick here, and I'll show you guys the highlights, the ins and outs. So what we are expected to do in the STARS program, number one, is our daily kind of breakdown of what happened. Right? What happened today? What's your report for the day? So for instance, here yesterday, Friday, we traded a few accounts. We traded this 150K account with trade day. We put in $1,400 on that. I took 2 trades, 100% win rate. My balance there is now 152,400. Next account here, trade day 50K account. We put in 2 trades, 50% win rate, P&L 730. Total balance 152,400. Oh, well, I think I have to fix this. I think there's an error. I think the balance is a little bit different. I think it's 150. No, I'm sorry. It's like 51,000. Yeah, I got to fix this one. Then we have this Bionox 50K account here. We put in 1 trade. We made 986, and this one now is above the threshold. I got to update this one as well. And we've got this one here, Bionox 50K account, 75% win rate. We made $3,000 on that one. That one passed. And we have this one here, Bionox 50K account. We also did 5 trades on that one, 8% win rate, $3,000 on that one. We passed this one too. So we passed 3 evals on Friday, and we added significantly to these 2 accounts. And at the end of the day, we have your P&L here. This is my format. You can create your own format. Your P&L 9K for the day. What I did well, followed all my rules, with no exception, trusted my levels, and went in with good size. What I did badly, for a brief moment, I almost lost control and tried to fight the market. See, this is important stuff. What I will do next time, try and do exactly what I did today. Sometimes you got to give yourself that credit. Hey, I did really well today. I'm trying to replicate today as many times as possible. Now, we've got other people in here who go way deeper into their daily breakdown. Like Hermana here, for instance, he breaks it down trade by trade. And he also throws in, a lot more stuff. Like some certain days he'll throw in screenshots, and he'll throw in so much detail. And this is something I'm probably going to start mimicking more closely. But given the fact that I'm also streaming while I'm trading, it's a little harder for me to jot all this information down. But overall, you can get very detailed with it. You can do something a little bit more streamlined like I do. Or, you could do something in between, whatever the case may be. It's up to you, but I'll tell you one thing. It's important for you to go in here with as much detail as possible, because it's only going to help you. It's not going to help the other traders in the group as much as it's going to help you. So for instance, here on this day, Hermana put in, his breakdown, but he also threw in these screenshots. In the screenshots, he's breaking down nice trade at the open. Good, nice trade at the open, but nice trade. I don't know what he means by that, but he understands what it means. That's more important. Then he's got here, really bad trade, did not close it, added to it to save it right here. Good trade, but got scared. All right, so he's being honest. He's not being like, this is not a contest to see who is the best trader or who is flawless at trading. This is to make sure that you're improving and that you're being honest with yourself. And you can see here, he had a couple more instances where he took some trades. All right, cool. So that's number one. That's our end of the day kind of breakdown. Then we have these progress reports. These progress reports are going to be updated soon to an application where it's going to be a lot easier to use and more user friendly, I will say. So you've got milestones in here that you have to put in and check off, such as for me, I have never move your stop loss, check. Take profits, don't want you to go to zero, check. When you have good trading days, you check these off. When you have bad trading days, like I had a horrible trading day on the 8th, believe it or not, right here. And I broke every one of my rules. So I did not check any of these off. Obviously, we don't do anything on the weekends. And then last week, I had a very, very, very busy week, and I wasn't able to check off these 2 days. But my goal is to check off at least 80 to 90% of the month as I'm going. It's never going to be perfect, but I'm trying. It's like I have a lot of things that I'm working on, but even myself, I try to make this a habit. The minute I'm done trading, fill out my report. Did I do all this stuff good? Did I have my goals for the month? Am I on track for that? Super important stuff, guys. Really, really important stuff here. Now, also, we have a very small, tight-knit community in here. So we have our own Stars chat. In the Stars chat, we're gonna have a very intimate conversation here about what's working for us, what's not working for us. This is aside from the main chat. The main chat is very crowded with a lot of different people who come in and out. Maybe you don't feel so comfortable talking about your big loss, in front of everyone. But since you have maybe a small group of guys and girls in here who are, gonna understand a little better because they're taking their trading seriously and not just some random troll that may be in the server and just say, oh, you suck at trading. This is going to be real constructive criticism that you're going to get back from the trading group. You're going to get more detailed, personalized responses about what's working well for them, what's working well for, for other people, and what you could do to improve. So this is very, very nice because it does make it seem like we're a small little family within a bigger family. It's important to have that when you're trading because you need that level of comfort to be able to open up. Sometimes people, they are in our community and they never say a word just because maybe they have that little bit of intimidation that, hey, I'm newer to trading, I'm not that good, I don't want people to criticize me. Well, this is a judgment-free zone right here, and you won't have to worry about anyone saying anything that's going to be hurtful, spiteful, or anything like that, because that's one of our rules. We respect each other, and the person can get exited out of the group if they don't respect other traders. All right. So that, and on top of that, we just opened this up recently. It's a Stars forum. The Stars forum is basically like a Reddit style channel where we can go deep into a conversation. So let's just say I have a conversation about stop losses. What's the right size stop loss to use? I can open that up right now and start a forum about it, and then people can dive in and give their opinion and their opinion and their opinion and their opinion, and then we can have a whole forum conversation about stop losses and what is the right stop loss to use. And on top of that, then we also have this weekly Stars Circle, which is us. We have a weekly meeting over the voice channel in the Discord. And here what we do is we discuss how the week went, what we learned, what we didn't do so well, what we did really well, and what we could do in the future to improve our trading. So this is where you really start to take your trading seriously, because it's just like watching the highlight replay of your week or of your last game. If you're a football player, if you're a boxer, you're watching yourself and you're like, oh man, this is what I did wrong. And you're recapping this with a group of people who understand and can give you some constructive criticism on certain aspects, just like what we spoke about today. And yeah, guys, I mean, it's not very expensive at all to use. I'm going to show you guys really quick here because it's criminal to not take advantage of something that's so inexpensive and worth so much money and can really make the difference between you succeeding and not succeeding, or staying in the game long enough to succeed. So the Stars program, guys, is only $59 a month. Literally, it's laughable how cheap it is. You break it down, it's like $2 to $3 a day, depending if you're counting weekends or not. It's very cheap to use. You spend way more money on stuff that you don't even know your credit card is charging you monthly for, that you probably forgot to cancel. But what you get, guys, is a whole bunch of value. You get, we can open this up and go over it. We get a whole bunch of exclusive channels with the Stars program. We get the trading room, the live trading room, so we can trade live together. If you want to trade in the community together, where you could speak, you could share your screens, you could do all of that stuff. You also get the ability to watch my live stream with no delay, zero delay, no lag whatsoever, and a whole bunch of other stuff, guys. You can obviously check out the entire breakdown here if you want to, take the time to check out our server shop. This is great for anybody who wants to take their trading to that next level. It's not for everybody. You have to be serious about trading. If you're not serious about trading, no worries. You just want to dip your toe in the water. Maybe you want to start with something a little lighter, like the live trading group, which is only $4.99 a month. If you dive into the live trading group, then you could at least come into the trading room. You can hear the other traders talk about trading while sharing their screens, and you can hear what's working for them, not working for them. And if you feel like, hey, you know what, there's enough value here, let me level up and go into the Stars program, well, there you go. You can do the Stars program as well. So that's pretty much it. If you guys want to join the Discord, the link to it will be down below. You guys can just go ahead in there and pick a role, such as a lurker or a member. Both of them are free. Just feel free to look around the conversations, see what people are saying, check out our testimonials, and you can see there's a whole lot of value, no toxicity, just positivity in the Discord. Also, we do go live every single day. So if you want to check us out on our live stream, you can go ahead and subscribe and hit the notification bells to this channel so you can be alerted whenever we do go live. Also, One last thing, if you guys want to check out the best, I'm telling you guys, the best trading indicator in the entire space, I'm going to leave a whole playlist right here so you guys will check it out and see for yourself how this indicator has given me some amazing results. As you guys can see, just showed you Friday's results. Go ahead and check it out, guys. I'll see you over there in just a few seconds. Thank you for watching. I love you, and I will see you next time.